Okay, yes, I'm getting a message from an older man.
Oh, that must be my dad.
Your dad. It's your dad. I knew that.
How'd you know that?
Okay, it seems like he died in a very tragic way. It was sad when he died. I think.
Yeah, it was sad.
Did it involve balls?
What?
Like did he die in a wrecking ball accident?
No, it was cancer.
Testicular? I'm getting my money's worth with that for Shiggy. Okay, folks. Happy New Year. TikTok is still terrible. So we've all heard the saying, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes. But you know what? I don't agree with that. I could just not pay my taxes. Oh, what's gonna happen? They're gonna put me in jail? A place where I can continue to not pay my taxes? Sounds pretty good to me. I'm joking, by the way. I pay my taxes every year on time, and I love it. The one thing we can be sure of, though, is death. You know, dying and leaving all of your belongings to your loved ones, if you will. And it's scary, right? Death is scary because we don't know what happens. That's why nobody has ever had sex, okay? Nobody knows what it's like. And as skeptical as I am about the existence of a god or an afterlife, there's still a big part of me that wants to believe that my loved ones that have passed away are still out there somewhere, you know, watching over me, except when I'm shitting or evading my taxes. So for obvious reasons, death brings a lot of sadness, fear, and uncertainty to people. And when there's sadness, fear, and uncertainty, there's gonna be people trying to capitalize on that. Which brings us to the topic of today's video. Mediums. Just fucking wear a large already. Make a whole video about people who wear a size medium. Average ass bitch, dude. Go up or down. I'm talking about psychic mediums, obviously. Psychics who wear mediums. For those of you who are unfamiliar, a medium is someone who can like mediate communication between the dead and the living. And like a ghost, I'm gonna be transparent here for a second. A little while back, I did have a medium come on my podcast and give me like a reading. And I'm gonna be honest, it was actually kind of crazy. I am very gullible, so maybe that played a part, but she knew things about my dead family members that she should not have. It was crazy. So there are mediums who are like legitimate, trustworthy, professional, but you know, amidst the real mediums and the mediums of the Long Island variety, there are some bad ones. Oh yeah, mediums that are just in it for the cash, you know? Even though all of these people are dead, so I mean, kind of on brand. But no, there's people who are in it to just make a quick buck. South Park did like a whole episode about these people.
But I'm a psychic.
No, dude, you're a douche.
I'm not a douche. What if I really believe dead people talk to me?
Then you're a stupid douche.
Also, dude, I remember coming home from school every Wednesday, me and my sister would watch the Montel Williams show. Because every Wednesday, he would bring on a medium named Sylvia Brown. Rest in peace, by the way. She loved talking to dead people so much that she became one. She would go on the Montel Williams show every week, and she would get stuff wrong all the time. And what's even funnier than that, they kept bringing her back every fucking week, no matter how many things she got wrong.
I lost my boyfriend tragically a few years ago. They never found him.
The reason why you didn't find him is because he's in water. You can't find somebody.
Well, it was September 11th. There was no, he was a fireman, but...
Well, if they were trying to put the fire out, Montel.
They could have, you know,
Whoa. And sadly, the Montel Williams show was canceled, so where do these bad mediums go in the modern age? TikTok Live, of course, which is arguably the worst place on the internet. I swear, dude, the only people that go live on TikTok are like future Batman villains. They are fucking insane, dude. They are doing the weirdest shit ever. I hate it. But the medium we're gonna be talking about today goes by the name of Psychic Natalia. She does these TikTok live streams where she communicates with people's dead loved ones for a price, of course. And look, like I said, the jury is still out on whether people can be psychic or not. But I could say with 100% certainty that this person is not psychic. This person is a scam artist. And please know that I'm using the term artist the same way Subway does. So I thought, for this video, we'd go through some highlights from Psychic Natalia's live streams because some pretty crazy shit has gone down. So first off, let's learn a little bit about Natalia. She's a newer psychic, and we know this from a 2020 Facebook post that reads, okay, so apparently I found out today that I am psychic and a medium. I have 3 times in the past month woken in the middle of the night because of a name being said in my ear over and over to the point it wakes me up. Each time this has hapo3 into me. 3 times, as I said now, in the past month, it is a first and a last name, and when I Google it, it is someone who has recent key past. I spoke with a medium friend of mine who tells me I have psychic abilities. Freaky. One share. Okay. Freaky indeed. I was first introduced to Natalia by a TikTok that popped up on my For You page. So I guess someone paid for a reading from Natalia, and she just says the most vague, generic things of all time that could pretty much apply to anybody.
So I'm seeing your uncle with dark hair, taller man. He wasn't really tall, but he was taller. I'm seeing him as a very bubbly, very energetic person. But most of all, your uncle really loved you, sweetheart, okay? He had a big love for you. I'm saying the two of you were extremely, extremely close. Thank you, Water.
Also, the random like TikTok hat that like materializes on her head while she's doing that doesn't really add to her legitimacy at all. Yeah, I'm sensing a deep sadness in your heart and all of your loved ones when your dad tragically passed away.
Cheers, Goblin just donated 200 TikTok coins.
Alright, you know what that means. What the fuck? What?
Perfect.
Okay, so she goes on to say that this person's uncle died from cancer.
Unfortunately, his life was taken. He was quite young. This was a type of cancer or illness that took his life.
And then she asked this person to type in the chat whether or not she is correct.
I'm gonna just put the chat back on to see if I am connecting properly, because there's a lot of people in here.
And this is where we find out her uncle did not die from cancer. He actually took his own life.
So she's wrong. And you know, instead of admitting her mistake, moving on, refunding the money, maybe, she does this.
Yeah, he did kill himself. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did say his life was taken quite quickly. That is what I said.
What the fuck?
This was a type of cancer or illness that took his life. Yeah, he did kill himself. Yeah, that is what I said.
Those aren't the same thing. Dude. Also, that's not what you said. You said his life was taken.
Unfortunately, his life was taken.
Which is not an impressive psychic reading at all. Hey, can you tell me about my dead dad? He died. And as the reading goes on, she just keeps digging her grave deeper and deeper and deeper.
Relax, guys. You don't know what it is like to be a medium. I don't know if it was cancer. It's a guessing game with that, okay?
No, it's not okay. Actually, it's not okay at all. Dude, also that smile she does after? It's a guessing game, okay? Pretty much admitting she's not psychic at all. I was just guessing, I don't know. And the craziest thing about all of this, she sees no problem with what she just said.
Why are people so rude? Why are you guys even here? If you don't believe in me, what would you like?
So once everybody's like turned on her, she tries to like explain why she thought that, I guess.
When I see spirit, I see a shadow, not that I need to tell you. So I see it's a man or a female. They don't tell me how they died, I just feel the pain. So I felt an intense pain, so I said probably cancer.
Okay, sure, but that also doesn't make any fucking sense because literally 30 seconds before she said that he had dark hair.
So I'm seeing your uncle with dark hair.
Also, to be like, sorry, I just felt your uncle in an insane amount of pain. He suffered a lot. Do you feel better?
So I felt an intense pain, so I said probably cancer.
Could you say worse shit to someone?
Why are people so rude?
It's just so frustrating to watch because like imagine paying someone for like a service and then when they get everything wrong, they're just like, well, I don't know, I'm guessing. Why are you being so mean to me? And dude, you just gotta look up her name on TikTok. There are countless examples of her getting everything wrong. Hi. So in my quest to find clips of Natalia getting things wrong, I ended up discovering way more clips that not only show Natalia as a bad psychic, but a bad person. So this montage has changed a little bit. Slight trigger warning here for some racism. All right.
Was the name by any chance a J or a G?
No.
Please know that when somebody passes, the last thing to go, I used to be a nurse, is the brain.
I said I used to work in healthcare. I never claimed to be a nurse.
I used to be a nurse. So the initials J or G doesn't mean anything to you?
No.
I got pissed off and I called somebody the N-word and then I apologized, so now they can't get over it. This friend of yours that passed away had an addiction, correct?
No.
Okay, so let's just focus on the people that are gifting and not the haters. This was a car crash?
No.
Nothing I said made sense. Well, that's funny because I talked to you before and you told me you did have a cousin that passed away. Was he either a guitar player or a singer? Because I am seeing a form of music coming through.
No.
Or do you work or are you on welfare? Or get cotton and eat watermelon?
You have his ashes?
No.
And look, if she was doing this as like just a hobby, I guess it wouldn't be as bad, but she's charging people like real money and not like $1 or $2, like $100 plus for these readings. Yet at the same time, she claims that she isn't doing it for the money.
I'm not here to make money. I am here to help people with connection.
But if that was true, she obviously wouldn't be on TikTok live charging people an insane amount of money for the shit service that she's providing.
Why are people so rude?
And also, this isn't her only source of income, allegedly. She's apparently like raking in dough from like all of her other jobs that she has.
I have helped find bodies with police. I'm very gifted. I have a massage business. I'm a registered massage therapist. I have an auto shop and a cleaning business. I have people working for me. Why would I clock in?
So it doesn't seem like she needs to be making money from these psychic readings, right? Unless she's just lying about what she does for a living.
It's not your business what I do for a living.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry. Dude, that is so funny. She told everybody all the jobs she has.
It's not your business what I do for a living.
That's like if I got mad at all of you for knowing that I'm a YouTuber. That's private. There's just so many shitty things that this Natalia person has done. I'm like struggling to not make this video like an hour long. But unfortunately, no matter how many shitty things this person does, people still send her money.
I made $400. People don't like that. I've made up to $3,000 in one live, so.
And I guess her address got like leaked, so people are just sending stuff to her house.
Somebody sent me Meow Mix thinking it was funny, but thank you so much because I have a poor friend who has a cat that will love this. Toilet paper, food items, whatever you want, anything. It will all go to my poor friend that has nothing. So thank you for the cat food.
Okay, it is so crazy to refer to one of your friends as your poor friend. Dude. So then I said, yeah, take him off life support. I don't even know the guy. That's a good one. Thank you. Thanks. All right, are you guys having fun without me? Come on. Hey. Oh, hey, man. Hey, Scott. Let me introduce you to my poor friend here. Hey, man. Nice to meet you. Wait, sorry. Hold on. Did you just call me your poor friend? Yeah. You are poor, right? Dude, what the fuck? Times are tough, man. I got laid off. Okay, so should I call you my laid off friend? Like, no, I don't like that either. Why not just friend, you know? Friend. Hey guys, I think I'm gonna go. Seems like you guys have a lot of stuff to work out. So, oh, you're not going anywhere, violent friend. I'll kill you! Ah! Holy shit, dude, what? Do you want me to call 911? Oh, with what? Dude, you can't afford a cell phone. Hey, come on, man.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna strangle you.
You're poor! Well, this might be genuinely one of the worst people I have ever encountered on the internet. And I was like racking my brain on how someone like this can even exist. And then I found out she's from Manitoba. I know. It all makes sense now, dude. For those of you who aren't familiar, Manitoba is like the Ohio of Canada. Manitoba is like where a Dark Souls boss battle takes place, dude. It sucks. And if you're in Manitoba right now watching my videos, you know, you're subscribed and stuff. I don't mean to offend you or anything, you know, it's just joking around, but also at the same time, move. Well, like I said earlier, she is a scam artist, and there was one in particular that really stands out to me. I guess one time she just needed extra money, so she went and did a live stream saying that she was gonna get evicted so she could get some people to donate money to her.
I came on live to do readings in hopes that somebody would send me a lion to get me out of the predicament I'm in thanks to an old roommate.
Okay, so I should clarify, a lion is like a gift that you send on TikTok live. That's like the currency of like there's like a bunch of different fucking bullshit you can send to people. But it's a gift on TikTok. It's not like a live lion. I was hoping someone would send me a lion and get me out of this predicament I'm in.
Do you want the truth? If everybody sent me a lion, I'd be out of my predicament.
Okay, so when she said that, I was like, okay, maybe a lion is like what, like $1 or something? Maybe like $2, right? No, a lion is $400. So she wants every single person in her live stream to spend $400 on her to get her out of her predicament. She usually has like 1,000 people in her live streams. That's 400 grand. Dude, where are you living? That is so much money for, dude. How about you got all those spirits you live with? How about they chip in a little bit, you know? And it's sad because in this live stream, some poor person, and I mean poor as in like, not like my poor friend got laid off. Some poor person sends Natalia $100. And this is Natalia's reaction to that.
You sent it wrong.
Yeah, so she sends it back.
I have to send it back to you. You sent it the way you weren't supposed to.
And then asks for more money from them.
But it's charging me $4. So if you could send 110, because it just took money from me.
And when they don't send her more money, she sends them a formal request.
I'm sending you a request, Vicky, because I don't have it. Did you resend it? I just can't sit here and wait all night.
And then if all of that wasn't shitty enough, she ends the live stream by saying she was never getting evicted.
And I'm not getting evicted?
I wasn't actually getting evicted. It's a guessing game with that sort of stuff, okay? Why are you being so rude? So again, I'm a little confused as to why she's on TikTok crying about not having enough money to make rent while simultaneously bragging about how much money she's making on TikTok. Something's not adding up.
Trust me, we don't make a lot of money. We could sit here for 8 hours and we're lucky if we get $50.
And I've made $400.
I don't really make much on live at all.
I've made up to $3,000 in one live.
But whatever, let's entertain the idea that she's not actually making a lot of money and she actually was getting evicted. You'd think someone going through something like that would have a little bit of compassion for someone who's in a similar financial situation. Nope.
I'm gonna end my live because obviously you guys are too poor to send $1. So
Also, it's very funny to call people poor with the phone quality looking like that too.
You guys are broke as fuck, man. You gotta get your money up, dude. You see how many fingers I'm holding up? That's how many millions I have.
And usually the one thing about a good scam artist is that, like, to the end, they never admit that it was a scam. Even if all the evidence is stacked against them, they're like, I don't know. But Natalia's different, okay? She'll admit to scamming people while she's streaming live.
I know how to make money and look at me. I do nothing.
So the list of terrible things this person is doing is never ending. But even with the lying for money, exploiting people's trauma, insulting people for not donating, and living in Manitoba, the worst offense of all is she straight up pisses and shits while she's live streaming on TikTok. Yeah, and I'm not joking. She literally streams while she streams. I'm gonna put a timestamp on screen right now. It's right there, okay? So if you don't want to hear a middle-aged woman absolutely wreak havoc on some porcelain, just jump forward to that time, save yourself. All right, you have been warned. The rest of you,
You're fucking nasty.
here's the clip. Yo, dude, that's so fucking gross, dude. Ew, man.
guess what? I just hit myself. Now I know I'm sick.
It's not even a one-time thing either. Like, it's several times. You remember that original Facebook post where she, like, discovered she was a medium? Like, and she kept getting woken up by a name said in her ear, like, over and over again? I feel like it was her own name. I feel like it was her roommate saying her own name in her ear, being like, Natalia, 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 stop fucking farting and shitting the bed. You're stinky. And then she woke up, she's like, oh my God, I'm psychic. Good God, dude. I know she said she's a medium, but that one was large. Like, obviously that's bad for the person who paid, you know, for the reading, right? Pay a psychic to do that, and the whole time they're just like... But dude, imagine what it's like for the spirit trying to communicate, you know? Okay, thank you for the $100. Your dad's actually in the room right now. Hey, can you please tell my son that I love him very much, and I'm watching over him every day? Yeah, sure, whatever. Excuse me, I'm trying to pass on a message here. Yeah, and I'm trying to pass gas. Alright? Okay, so it turns out your dad's actually kind of a dick. Dude, that's messed up. If I wasn't a ghost right now, I would straight up kick your ass. Yeah, whatever, man. Come on in, it's open. Oh no! Guys, I didn't mean a real lion! Ah! Oh man, am I dead? Yeah. And now I can kick your ass. Ah, crap. Ghostbusters! Right, well, I think that's enough of that person forever. I think in conclusion, if you believe in an afterlife and stuff, and you want to pay a medium to communicate with a dead person, you do some research first. Make sure they're reputable and professional. Maybe don't go to TikTok live. But honestly, dude, if you want to talk to a dead person, just Talk to anybody. We're all dead, just not yet. Well, hold up. Sorry, I think I'm getting a vision. See ya. Hey guys, I'm in a different hotel room now. Please help me. I want to go home. Okay, folks. If you couldn't tell, I am still on tour. The shows have been absolutely incredible so far. We got a few more coming up, so check out the description and get your tickets. But yeah, thank you to everybody who's come out and shown support and everything. It truly means the world. But since I'm on the road, I unfortunately don't have the time to make the longer, more complex videos that I want to make. Because I'll be honest, being on tour, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. Honestly, it's hard to describe if you've never done it. I feel like being on tour, it's kind of like playing Minecraft for the first time. It's overwhelming, confusing, and sometimes you lose all your stuff in a fire. So I thought this week, we'd turn back the clock a little bit and do something that I haven't done in a very long time, and that is take a look at a TikTok boy. That used to be my bread and butter, man. It's been a while since I've done that. And I'm aware that it's not 2019 anymore. You know, they say cringe culture is dead, but I think we need to resurrect it.
Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Erect. But no, I'm being serious. We need to resurrect it, okay? Like Jesus coming out of his cave and he's been doing just fine. Because I found a fella on TikTok who makes videos that are very funny to me. I don't think they're inherently bad or harmful or anything. They just confuse me a lot and make me laugh like crazy. So I thought we'd take a little look at them and do just a little bit of goofing around. Maybe just like a tiny bit of tomfoolery. So the person that we're gonna be taking a look at today is named Alex Galorno, I think. Galorno. He has 2.7 million followers on TikTok, and he also streams on Twitch. I actually watched a little bit of his Twitch stream a couple days ago, and he's kind of cracked at Apex. I'll give it to him, all right? A gamer respects a fellow gamer when he sees one, okay? But that's not what the video's about. We're gonna take a look at his TikTok. So without further ado, let's TikTok.
If only girls knew how much of a simp I was. Like, I'll be scrolling through on Twitter or something, and I'll just see some pretty girl just post something. They wear a pretty outfit, or if you like actively seek out hugs from me. Or like my favorite one is when like just randomly out of nowhere, you just randomly start like scratching my head. I'm like a golden retriever.
So yeah, he's one of those types of guys. He'll make a lot of like thirst trap type videos, but not the physical kind, you know, not the type where a guy will lift up his shirt and be like, yo, look at all the abs, I have all of them. I have every ab. This guy does the emotional thirst trapping. So instead of lifting up his shirt to show you his abs, he'll lift up his shirt to show you his heart. I'm also really not sure what the point of this video was. All he said is that like he likes when a girl touches him or actively seeks out hugs, which like isn't a weird take really, that's super normal. And also, what does actively seeking out hugs mean?
Or if you like actively seek out hugs from me.
I've literally never heard anybody say that before. That really fucking threw me for a loop, man. That just makes me think of like some girl in like an FBI surveillance truck with like a bunch of screens and shit. And she's like, dispatch, I have a potential hug about 450 yards away. There seems to be a lonely man crying on a park bench. He could really use a hug right now. You have clearance.
Go in for the hug.
Thank you, sir. I love my job. I'm never gonna make the football team. I'm so stupid. I just keep getting tackled. Sir, do you need a hug? Who is that? I would like to give you a hug. Slow down. Not again! Okay, let's watch another Tink Tonk.
Picture this. I'm in the room playing video games. You walk up behind me and wrap your arms around my neck, placing your head on top of mine. You wait patiently until I'm not distracted by the game, and you pull the headset off of me. Smiling at me, you take your finger and lift my chin up, and you kiss me Spider-Man style.
Okay, I gotta say, dude, this guy's smart, all right? He's making content that is very calculated. Because honestly, this felt like he was talking directly to me, okay? Got a little flustered. He's basically doing the Night Changes music video treatment, but for TikTok. You know that One Direction video where it's like, hey, look, you're dating every member of One Direction. Isn't that cool? This is you. This is literally you, but only if your skin is white. Remember that? This guy's doing the same thing. Well, I mean, except for the last part. He's promoting a fantasy, is all I'm saying. Because I'm sorry to break it to you, this is nothing more than a fantasy. This is a fantasy. Because if you're dating a hardcore gamer, you can't do this. You cannot do this. You can't go up to them while they're in a hardcore gaming session and kiss them Spider-Man style, right? You'd fucking puke from the smell. This is how the video should have went.
Picture this. I'm in the middle of a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich not asked for, with chips, as I get a double kill bot lane. So how is your day going?
But hey, these videos aren't even his bread and butter. Yeah, these are just the intros. Let's watch the videos that seem to always pop off on this guy's page.
Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I want your voice to be my alarm? Think about it. You wake up in the morning, and the first thing that you hear is the love of your life's voice asking you to wake up. And secondly, is it weird that I'll just give you the password for my phone? Like, I personally don't see anything wrong with you having access to my phone. A lot of people have told me that this stuff is weird, so is it?
Oh god, I love these videos so much, man. Okay, so this is the format that he usually does in most of his videos. He'll start the video with, ladies, I have a serious question for you. And then he'll say something that he likes that's like super generic that pretty much everybody loves. And then he'll end it with, a lot of people tell me this is weird, so is it? And hey, it's not. It's really not. It's not weird to want to wake up beside the person you love or give your phone password to your partner. Like, that's not weird. That's not a weird thing to want. And I felt like an asshole because I went down to the comment section and everybody was just fucking eating this up. Like this comment. How can someone be funny and, hold on, what the fuck? Okay, how can someone be funny and romantic at the same time? IGK LOL. Damn, that's a good question. I actually don't know how I'm so funny and romantic at the same time. I'm actually perfect. Lol. I also saw a very funny comment on one of his videos, but we need to watch a little bit of that TikTok so you can understand the comment.
I want so bad for a girl to just walk up to me, start playing some music, and us just start dancing together.
That sounds adorable. Good job. But look at this comment. What state are you from? If you're close, I will do it. Like, this person was just like fucking finally fed up with all the videos and was like, all right, fine, I'll fucking do it. You want? I'll do it. Stop talking about it, okay? Where do you live? Because I will travel, but not far. And like I said, these videos are harmless, okay? It's fine, I don't fucking care. But yo, it is so genuinely funny to thirst trap about how good of a boyfriend you could be.
Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I would become best friends with your dad? I don't know, I just can't stop thinking about how I would never ever leave the toilet seat up. I'm so sorry, I probably sound crazy right now, but I would carry the child in my stomach, just so you wouldn't have to feel any pain.
Another interesting thing about these TikToks is he captions every single one stream things, which leads me to believe that he records all of these while he's streaming live on Twitch. And honestly, I respect it, okay? It's one thing to film these types of videos by yourself, but to film these in front of people watching you live on the internet, you gotta have some balls. You gotta be actively seeking out balls to be able to do that. You know, I've streamed on Twitch before. It's pretty overwhelming, you know? There's a lot of distractions and stuff going on. You gotta be cognizant of a lot of things. So I can't even begin to picture how he films one of these while he's streaming.
Ladies, I have a very serious question for you.
Really? Really, chat? I fucking told you not to donate shit while I'm doing my fucking TikToks. It takes a lot out of me, okay? It's fucking distracting, so thanks. Thanks a lot. Oh, give it up. Whoa, thank you. Thank you so much for the $500 fucking dollars. Thanks, you ruined it. All right, from the top, fuck.
Ladies, I have a very serious question for you. Is it weird that I'll just take you out to a dinner that costs exactly $500?
Okay, let's watch another one.
Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I shop for new clothes for you, like, every day? Like, I will go through every single one of your favorite clothing brands, and I will just go through and find things that I think you would look really good in.
So I know these TikToks are, you know, like, they're him talking to like his hypothetical girlfriend. I understand that, but like, all he's saying is,
ladies,
you know, like, he could be talking to every lady in the world, right? Like, we don't know. And if he was, that'd be so goddamn funny. This video would be crazy. If it was addressed to every single lady in the world, his life would be a fucking nightmare. He's just constantly all day just buying new clothes for every woman in the world. Hey, yeah, is this the Gap?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need all of it.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it again.
Again?
Yeah, it's me. Double it. Thank you.
Double it.
Thank you.
Double
it. Triple it. Double it. Triple it. I need all of it.
those.
Yeah. Is this Aritzia? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's me again. I'm gonna need
double
it. I need all the leggings, sweaters.
Yeah, we're gonna need a credit
socks.
card.
I need all of it.
You need a credit
card?
card?
No, it's fine.
No.
I'm good for it, okay? Order it, send it to me, I'm good for it, okay? Trust me, I'll get shoes, shirts, okay. You got it? Okay, and pantyhose, thongs,
we'll do it.
thongs. Well, I'm sorry, is this weird? Is this weird when I'm doing trying to get clothes on a lady? Fucking on for all the ladies, every single woman in the world. Triple it, double it, triple it, I need all of it.
What's the use? This is impossible. There's too many clothes and too many ladies out there. Hello?
Hey, is this Alex?
Yes.
Oh my god, you did it.
Did what?
You did it! You bought so many clothes that all the companies had to hire more workers to fulfill the orders, thus ending the unemployment crisis. Nobody will ever know poverty ever again thanks to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, and they're building a statue of you right now!
Oh my god.
Get to the White House, ASAP!
Oh my god,
Go.
okay.
You're the new president of
okay.
Earth! Go!
I'll
go,
see you soon.
Go. Okay, bye.
Is it weird to save the world? Okay, let's watch a few more.
Ladies, I got a serious question for you. Is it weird when I try to cuddle? I want you to put your full weight on me, but each and every time you're always so scared you're gonna crush me even though I want you to.
Okay, I think he's sort of just like confessing kinks now, you know?
Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I want you to kick me in the balls as hard as you can and then call me a little bitch when I inevitably start to cry and then push me down a flight of stairs and pour a bucket of scorpions all over me? Is that weird? Oh, am I fucking weird? Oh, am I fucking crazy for that? Am I a sicko? Am I fucked up? Or is society fucked up? I think society's fucked up, okay? Batman has 2 hours to reveal his identity, or I'm gonna burn Gotham to the ground.
Okay, how about we watch one more TikTok, shall we?
Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I want us to get matching onesies? For instance, since I have the Stitch onesie, it just makes it so much easier if I got you the Angel onesie. If you don't know who Angel is the love interest of Stitch, otherwise known as Budgelber. Budgelber, in my language, means love. So if I got you the onesie, and then I was able to sit there and call you Budgieville, there goes my heart. There goes my heart. Like the idea of us having matching onesies and being able to be kids together, it just makes me really, really happy. I've been told that this kind of stuff is very strange and very weird, so is it?
Yes. Okay, like I said at the beginning of the video, at the end of the day, this content is harmless. I just thought the videos were a little silly and I wanted to goof around a little bit.
Get your fucking ass up and
goof around.
It seems like nobody wants to
goof around
these days.
But after watching a lot of these TikToks, I found out that this Alex guy is quite the Disney adult.
Is it weird that I want to sing Disney songs together?
And look, I'm not sure if Alex is gonna like this video or not, but I don't want any bad between us. So I thought I'd end the video with something that I know that he will love. A Disney song just for him. So here you go.
I just know that if I was a boyfriend, I would be the very best. But everybody says the things I do are weird. I have a serious question. Is this weird? Is it weird that I'm faithful and tall? Is it strange that I'll buy you clothes? I've been told I'm a really good listener. And if you send me nudes, I'll never show the bros.
Alright, that's it. I would stick around, but unfortunately I have to go. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go actively seek out a burger. Sorry guys. Okay, ghosts? Yep, it's that time of year again, Halloween. Funny enough, that's also what I say every time I go pee. Halloween. Halloween is the one day a year where it's socially acceptable to just knock on a stranger's door and demand that they give you a little kiss. Aww. On the lips. And I imagine that trick-or-treating is gonna be weird, you know, because of like COVID and stuff. So this year, I'm doing something different. To avoid strangers ringing my doorbell, making me sick, or vice versa, I'm gonna put one single lollipop on my porch. It's gonna be propped up in a nice stand, and all the neighborhood kids can come by, take a single lick, and then go. Unfortunately, I'm too old to go trick-or-treating now. So the way that I like to celebrate Halloween is with a horror movie. I love horror movies. They're so much fun. Midsummer is one of my favorite movies of the last 10 years. I loved watching Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark growing up. And even though watching 13 Ghosts with my older sisters when I was 7 years old made me cry for like 4 years, I still love horror movies to this day. There's just something so fun about like watching something that you know is gonna ruin the next little bit of your life. I'm sure that's why you watch my videos. So to celebrate Halloween and the beauty of horror movies, I figured we should watch one. And the horror movie that we are watching today is called Dear Evan Hansen. I'm joking. I haven't seen the movie. I'm sure it's fine. The actual movie that we're going to be watching today is called Goblin. And I've never even heard of this movie until I tweeted asking you guys to send me some bad/weird scary movies for me to watch on my channel. So shout out Jesse for sending this movie to me, because I watched the entire thing and
whoa,
it's a movie. It's definitely a movie. And dude, the ending of this movie is, no exaggeration, one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. It's like up there with the goat story ending. I know, bold claim, but trust me, okay? You're gonna want to stick around for that. So Goblin came out in 2020. It didn't come out in theaters, but it came out. It came out somewhere. I don't know where, but it came out. And here's the synopsis. A young woman fights to protect her son from her abusive new husband and a ferocious creature lurking in the shadows. Jeez, I wonder if the ferocious creature is a goblin. That would be pretty funny if the movie was called Goblin, but like the ferocious creature in question was like a great white shark. Okay, enough of me talking. I'm gonna be talking throughout the whole video, but let's watch the movie. So the movie starts off with a neighborhood couple walking their dog Schnoopsy around the block. And right off the bat, we already get some god-awful audio.
And you're gonna eat some of my Weight Watcher meals with me. Yes, you are. You need to lose some weight.
Huh? The fuck did you just say? Is Josh Richards holding the boom mic for this movie? And then we hear the dog Schnoopsy scream and growl off camera, and then it disappears into a bush somewhere. So yeah, something kind of weird's going on. And this next scene is where we meet the main characters of this movie. We've got Sarah. She's the mom, and her son, Sam, and their dog Pistol. So Sarah's ex-husband, Sam's real dad, was in the military, and he died. Now they're moving into a new house with Sarah's new husband, Danny, and Danny's son, who's aptly named Danny Jr. And let me tell you, Danny Jr. is a piece of shit. Danny Jr. is basically what every boomer thinks of when they think of like a typical teenage boy. He's always listening to heavy metal, he's rude, and he wears shorts with black socks. He's a nightmare. One might even call him a little fucking brat.
Little fucking brat.
See what I mean? So later that night, they're all having Chinese food, but they forgot Danny Jr.'s Beijing beef.
Where the hell's my Beijing beef?
Even though those are all closed containers with no labels or writing on any of them, so there's no real way to know if your Beijing beef is there or not. But still.
What the fuck?
And I know what you're thinking, okay? I know. But I'm not about to make fun of a child's acting, okay? I'm better than that. Like, I know this kid is a kid and all, but wow, he cannot act. Even if it is some of the worst line delivery I've ever seen in any movie ever.
We've got to go.
What?
Are you coming or not?
I've gotta eat.
I would never compare his acting skills to like a 9th grader in drama class who's only in drama class because the woodworking class was full. I'm better than that. And I'm better than him, okay? I am. Imagine that's why I'm making this video. I like auditioned to be Danny Jr. and I didn't get the part. But this is payback. This is why I started my YouTube channel, to get back at the director.
What the fuck?
But anyways, the doorbell rings and it's their neighbor across the street, and his name is Elias.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
He's a sweet old man and he's actually gonna be very important later in the movie, so remember him. Okay? Even though it's hard to forget him because there's literally like 5 characters in this whole movie, so I think you're good. If at any point you're like, wait, who is that? I don't know. Go see a doctor. Okay, I want to take like a little break from talking about the plot thus far, and I want to talk about other things in the movie that really pissed me off. You know how movies have like music. You know, they play music to go along with the feel, the emotions that they're portraying in a particular scene. You know what I mean? You know, basic shit. They play this same song through the entire movie, and I'm not exaggerating. You know, the shitty thing is, I don't even think it's a song, really. It's just a collection of weird sounds, and it happens over and over again throughout the entire movie, and I'm not fucking joking. It's just this the whole time. No matter what scene is happening, no matter what's going on, there's those noises. Obviously, they're trying to do what, like, successful horror movie makers do. Well, they'll use sound to, like, make the audience feel a little uncomfortable and scared and, like, you know, a little bit worried about what's going to happen. But, like, hey, man, you can use more than one track. You know, you're not a train, you're a movie. I mean, like, I'd like to think whoever edited this, like, had a good reason, like, why they did what they did. All right, now I just need to add music, and this movie will be all done. Maybe I will meet that midnight deadline after all. Dude, huge party at Daryl's tonight. You in? And you know I'd love to, but I have a deadline, and I just don't think I can make it tonight, man. Dude, you're always working. Live a little. I can't. If I go to the party, the movie won't get done, and it'll be released in an unfinished state, and some super chill YouTuber will make fun of it. Okay, whatever. You know what? Just remember, while you're scrubbing through that timeline of yours, the real timeline, life, it's passing you by. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be at Daryl's, getting my chodes soaked. Jesus. Fuck it. Hey, wait up. I'm coming to Daryl's after all. Back to the movie. So later that night, Sarah can't sleep, so she goes downstairs to make some tea when she hears a scary noise. And folks, this is our first sighting of the goblin.
Oh, God! No!
That
Oh, God!
literally sounded like it was in response to how bad the CGI is in this movie, dude. Sure, that would be scary, obviously, if that happened, but like, what was the goblin trying to do here? You know? I'm asking the real questions on this channel. What was the goblin trying to do? Like, it wasn't trying to get into the house or anything, right? You know what I mean? Like, he's just placing his hand on the window for no reason. Maybe goblins like windows. Ever think of that? And I think that's true, okay? You ever met a PC gamer? They love windows. And they're fucking goblins. They're straight up goblins. Makes sense. Hope you guys are doing okay after that really scary scene, but we're gonna keep going. So after this goblin sighting, Sarah's pretty shook up, for good reason.
Oh, God!
But Danny comes to the rescue and just gaslights her to make her feel better, and it works like a charm.
We're in a new place, strange noises you're not used to.
No!
And charms don't work, so it doesn't work.
Whatever.
And then the next morning, there's some like animal control officers just absolutely raw dogging some evidence, and they're there because there's some reports of some wild animal who's going around eating the neighborhood dogs. But we all know what it is.
Oh, God!
Goblin. I know you are. Say it.
Goblin.
While all this is going on, Sarah tells Elias what she saw last night.
Something was definitely here last night. She said 5 minutes.
I can't talk to anyone right now. These kids are late for school.
Fuck, man. This editing is making me sick. That's coming from me. But anyways, before Sarah takes the kids to school, Sam says something to Elias, and that really scares him.
Did you see something too, young man?
Yeah, a green man.
What were you talking to that nice man about?
Just a green man.
Shrek. That would be pretty crazy. The whole movie went by and you didn't see the green man. And at the very end of the movie, it just turns out to be Shrek the whole time. They just They just steal the IP from DreamWorks.
Onions have layers. All have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, it's not Shrek. Sorry. It's the Hulk. So Sarah drops Sam off at school, and the door is open in this shot, and the door is closed in the next shot. Nice. Okay, and now we cut back to Sarah talking to Danny back at their house. And the first time I watched this scene, it made me laugh so fucking hard, so I really want to share it with you guys.
Slept right through my alarm.
Normally, we don't see large predators wander this far into town. And just remember, keep your pets and small children inside until this all blows over.
Hey man, who you talking to? Sarah and Danny are having a conversation. They're already talking. And then this police officer just starts talking to just the entire neighborhood, I guess, at a pretty tame volume too. Like they turn around. They're like, oh, it's a guy's fucking talking. Okay. Like it is so funny to think about a cop trying to quietly explain something to an entire neighborhood and no one can even hear him. And she stepped on the ball. Dude, that's so funny. I know, it's so funny, man. Hey, is that cop talking to us? Yeah, I'm not sure. He's barely even talking. He's looking at us, but I can't hear him. I wonder what he's saying. Okay, let's just ignore him. Dude, look out! Hey, I tried to warn them. It's funny because cops are usually the loudest fucking people in the world.
Mind your goddamn business!
So the animal control police officer, I don't really know what they are. They tell everybody that there's a wild cougar on the loose causing trouble.
They think we might have a cougar on our hands.
A really hot older woman just eating dogs. You know how they do. So when Danny finds out about this, he for some reason is like hellbent on killing this cougar.
There's a wild beast roaming around here, and I'm gonna kill it.
I don't know why, but he goes and picks up Danny Jr. and Sam from school, but he doesn't tell Sarah. While they're gone, Sarah goes over to Elias's house to talk about the scary Shrek hand that she saw last night. And you know what? Elias has got a pretty crazy theory. He shows Sarah this old book, and it shows an old drawing of a goblin terrorizing like an old village. And like, this is a little unbelievable. I can believe a goblin, I can. But what are the odds that a goblin randomly shows up in some suburban neighborhood for no reason and just starts terrorizing a family, and there just so happens to be an old goblin expert literally right across the street? Yeah, okay. They're not that easy to find. Trust me. And maybe you're thinking like, oh, maybe he has something to do with the goblin because he knows so much about the goblin. Maybe that's a fun idea they could do something with later on in the movie. That's what I thought. Nope, just an old guy who knows shit about goblins. His character only exists in the movie to be like, it's a goblin.
Goblin.
So Sarah goes to pick Sam up from school. She finds out that Danny picked him up from school and she's pissed off.
Wait, who?
But fuck all that. There's a scene here that also made me laugh really hard, and I want to show it to you guys.
Good day.
Hey, you've reached Danny. I can't come to the phone right now. Leave a message.
Excuse me. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, I think she has a minute, dude. You were just talking to her. The human-to-human interactions in this movie are so insane. All right, thanks for talking to me. I gotta go. Bye. Yeah, thanks for talking. I'll be right here. Hey, you got time to talk? No! So since Sarah had a minute, she goes into Sam's classroom to talk with the teacher because she thinks there's something wrong with like Sam's home life because of a drawing that he did in class. Which I feel like is a pretty common trope in horror movies. Like kids are always just drawing shit and it's like a main plot point for some reason. Like kids are weird, man. They draw fucked up shit sometimes. Doesn't mean anything's wrong. Well, I mean, there is something wrong in this case because there's a goblin rubbing their windows, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, look at this drawing that the teacher is so worried about.
We don't like to pry, but is everything okay at home?
I'm sorry, I just remembered something. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sorry, we don't like to pry, but is there a scary little goblin trying to eat your dog? I know it's none of my business. Like, that's just like a regular thing a kid would draw, you know? I drew way more fucked up shit than that. Dude, wait until his teacher finds out about Hangman. Her fucking head's gonna explode. All right, so this is the first scene where we get the full view of the goblin. So Sam is in the backyard when Pistol smells something in the garden, and we keep cutting to this infrared view from the bushes, so something is clearly watching them. Let's see what it is. He's doing the Debbie Ryan smile. No.
Sam? Oh God, Sam.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, man.
I want you to tell me about the Green Man.
Nobody likes him, but he's our friend.
This is another trope in horror movies that I never understood. There'll be like some monster or a demon or a ghost, and the kid in the movie is always like, it's my best friend. That's just my friend, Samantha. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding? That would never happen. I'll preface this by saying that when I was a kid, I was scared of literally everything. But if I was 8 years old and I saw a chubby goblin in my backyard, I'd go, okay. And I'd walk to the nearest bridge and jump off of it. Because fuck that. That's so scary. So later that night, Danny and Danny Jr. come home with a cougar that they killed. But Sarah is not impressed.
A little gratitude?
So they leave the dead cougar hung up in the backyard overnight, and big surprise, the next morning, it's gone. Goblin ate the cougar. And that, for some reason, causes Danny to lose his mind, because now he thinks there's a bear on the loose, so he hatches a plan to go and kill the bear.
This bear is mine.
And I just have one question about that. Does anybody have a job in this movie? You guys just moved into a new house together? Get jobs. I don't mean to sound like a capitalist cuck in this horror review, but get a job. You can go out and make some money and also stay away from the goblin in your backyard. Two great things at once, you know? But instead of killing two birds with one stone, they kill one cougar with a gun.
A little gratitude?
I don't know. Guys, we're getting close to the end, so just bear with me here. Bear with me, because he thinks there's a bear. So, Danny Jr., he's chilling in his room when he hears a noise outside. So, let's see what happens. Oh, there's 69 in it. Well, yep. Danny Jr.'s dead.
I've gotta eat.
Okay, I don't know how I didn't notice this when I was scripting, but Elias just witnessed a murder. So you'd think he'd go over to Sarah's and like tell her what he just saw, right? He doesn't do that.
You must leave now. It is here.
And also for the rest of the movie, Danny Jr. just isn't mentioned. Like his dad doesn't mourn his death or anything. It's just business as usual. I mean, I don't want to say things would have gone differently if I was cast in the role, but we'll never know. Back to the video.
Then there's another really funny scene where the police officers stop by the house to tell Danny that they found Schnoopsy's dog tag in a big pile of shit, like close to the neighborhood. So all we really know about this goblin is that it shits a bunch. So cool. It's also weird that the officers are telling Danny. Shouldn't you tell the owners of the dog, right? These guys are so bad at their job, dude. No gloves, quietly speaking to nobody and giving bad news to the wrong person? Or do you think they're going like door to door because they're like proud of the job that they did, right? Hey, your dog's dead. But look what we found. Why are you crying? This is good for me. All right, guys, it's time for the big finale. Are you ready? So Elias tries to burn the house down to cleanse it of the beast.
We must cleanse this place of the beast.
And Sarah hardly puts up a fight to that idea.
Elias, stop! My son is asleep in there.
I'm a slow, fragile, weak old man, and I'm gonna burn your house down. No, don't! My son's in there! I'm gonna do it. Here I go. I can't stop him! But don't worry, guys, he doesn't actually burn the house down because the goblin eats him. So it's all good. Then Sarah realizes she has to leave everything behind. She has to leave Danny. So she grabs Sam and Pistol and they go to escape. But as she tries to escape, Danny catches them. If only there was somebody who could save the day. Yay, it's the ugly little backyard shit goblin.
gotta eat.
So yeah, Goblin eats Danny. I also love that Danny's reaction to the Goblin is like the most believable thing in this entire movie. And one more thing, I'll have what he's having. You thought that was crazy? Gets crazier. So 9 months later, the music is still playing. Sarah and Sam get home, and Sarah fills up 2 big bowls of food. She gives one to Pistol, then she walks out into her backyard that's absolutely caked in goblin shit, which is just like, damn bitch, you live like this? And then she sets the food down for the backyard poop goblin. And I'm just gonna play the ending for you guys.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
Did she fuck the goblin? Is that what they're implying? I'm so confused. Like, I'm sure it could be the, like, Danny's kid, right? But like, that's not like a crazy twist that she's pregnant with her husband's kid, right? So it makes me think that it's the goblin's kid. I genuinely think that Sarah got knocked up by this chubby little goblin. I guess Sarah was gobbling those nuts, I guess, which is just typical, you know? You versus the goblin she told you not to worry about, you know? All right, well, that's Goblin. That is the movie Goblin. No post-credit scene, unfortunately, so we can only hope for a Goblin 2. Maybe that one could be like a romantic comedy type thing where it revolves around Sarah and the Goblin, you know, trying to raise their Goblin Jr. in a world that doesn't really like goblins that much, you know? That could be really funny, and Goblin Jr. could be voiced by Chris Pratt, and Goblin's gonna be voiced by Chris Pratt, and Sarah's gonna be voiced by Chris Pratt, and Sam's gonna be voiced by Chris Pratt. Damn, the first time I watched Goblin, I watched it on my phone, on my couch, and I'm not gonna lie, when I was done watching it, I wanted to throw my phone against the wall. I didn't, obviously, but I know if I did, I'd be okay. But yeah, appreciate you so much. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and happy Halloween!